Hi everyone, I'm Al Natik. Good morning. I'm the incoming president of Eta Kappa Nu. Next slide. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about who we are, what Eta Kappa Nu is, the goals and benefits of joining, and then I'll post a Zoom link at the very end of everyone's like sort of 5-minute spiels, and then you guys will be able to go into the Zoom link. Next slide. So what is Eta Kappa Nu? You might be wondering, why is it HKN? And that's because the first, fourth, and last letters of electron in Greek form our acronym. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why that is. But we were founded sort of as an electrical and computer engineering society. So that's sort of, I guess, a reason. Next slide. So what is Eta Kappa Nu in general? So it is the official honor society of IEEE, and on campus we're the sister org of IEEE, and you'll be hearing from them a little bit later. But essentially we have 200,000 members all over the world and 250 plus chapters all over the world, and we sort of collaborate sometimes with other chapters in UC Irvine and SDSU and other places. Next slide. So who are we at UCSD? So we are the Kappa Psi chapter, and we've won the outstanding chapter for many years in a row, and we host about 80 plus events annually every year. That was kind of redundant, but yeah. And then we have about 500 plus members every sort of year. So every time someone goes out, we get like sort of 80 more new members, and you can sort of see at the bottom that picture of our online sort of induction ceremony, which was a lot of fun to host one online one. Hopefully we don't have to host too many more of those, because it's always fun seeing everyone induct in person. Next slide. So you might be wondering, why join HKN, and I'll let you know. Next slide. So I'll be talking a little bit about our events. So the major events that we host every year are Hard Hack, which is a hardware hackathon, and you'll hear more about it from IEEE. But essentially, a bunch of engineers get together and they just build things for like 48 hours straight. And it's just like a normal hackathon, except you build something in person, which we're still working on. So it's potentially getting moved to spring. So don't worry about that. We also have our honors networking and recruiting event, which is hosted with our other honor society on campus, TBP. So you might hear from them a little bit later. I don't think you will though. But if you want more information, go to the Zoom link. And then we also host ECE Day with us, IEEE, ECE, USC, and ACM. So you heard from ACM a little bit earlier. You'll hear from the other two. Essentially, ECE Day is a day all about electrical and computer engineering, and it's the biggest one on campus. And we also have the Student Leadership Conference, which is actually being open to all members this year. So you'll potentially be able to hear from keynote speakers in the industry and hear a bunch about upcoming projects and stuff from them, and how to sort of build your network and build leadership skills. We also host a bunch of technical workshops as well as socials. I was actually the social chair this last year, and we had laser tag. So we're actually working on an escape room potentially for this upcoming year. We also host a bunch of professional workshops like resume critiques and interview panels with industry. Next slide. So you can see a couple of our prominent events. In the top left and top right corner are our hardware hackathon, if you want to see like the scale of that. The bottom left is one of our technical workshops, which was a Leyden jar workshop. First time we ran that, huge success. In the middle bottom is the barbecue that we hosted. Bottom right is an outreach event that we're hosting to give to a local high school. And the top middle is our sort of industry meet and greet with previous alumni. So you get to network, and they sort of get to see your resumes and let you know what to change, what to fix, how to be better with that. Next slide. Another aspect of Eta Kappa Nu is honestly sort of the familial environment that we give off. So in our socials, we tend to keep them sort of smaller, kind of. It just depends on whoever wants to go. But in the top right is our Regions Pizzeria event. A bunch of alumni come out, and we sort of get to meet with people from Qualcomm, from other local companies. It's awesome. It's amazing. I love them. But yeah, that's pretty much Eta Kappa Nu. Next slide. This is all of our socials. If you guys want to take a picture of that, screenshot, anything like that, I'll also have this up in the Zoom room, and I'll also put a comment down later on about how to get to our Zoom room. But thank you.